Welcome back to News Geelong as we turn to the action-packed world of Geelong sport and our own flying hawk, Nathan Curry.
We'll now turn our attention to the Geelong Football League, where News Geelong caught up with St Mary's football director Scott Hosking after his side just got over the line on Saturday.
As you were talking just off air before about a game of two halves, the rain came at half-time and it changed the game totally, and probably we just failed to really adjust to the conditions at the end of the day, but we were lucky to get away with the 4 points, so happy with that.
When you look across the three games, the under-18s had a very big win over Grovedale. The reserves had a solid win, and a very even battle between both sides in the second, in the seniors.
Yeah, no, it was. It was really pleasing with the under-18s. We've got a great bunch. We've got an under-18A and a B side this year, so we've got some great numbers back there. And for them to come away with such a convincing win was excellent, and just sort of looks good from a future point of view for the club. And the seconds also had a lot of under-18s and a very young side, and they've had a convincing win. You know, to Grovedale's credit, they took it right up to us today. I guess the pleasing thing from where we can take from today's game that we've probably blooded 6 kids that were from 19 and under, with young Darcy Bennett still being 17 eligible for the under-18. So, you know, they're going to be better for the experience and the run today. So, in that respect, yes, pretty good.
And I suppose fair to say from a Grovedale perspective, number 13, their Nathan Deans, is still eligible for under-18s. He played a very good senior game for Grovedale.
Yes, he was excellent. He certainly got in and under and worked pretty hard. I reckon, you know, he's probably lucky in a couple of free kicks at the end of the day, but he did. He got his head down over the ball, and the end result, he had a very, very good game. So I didn't realise he was still under 18. I reckon they had a couple of very young boys. They looked very baby-faced coming on and off the bench. So, you know, again, to Grovedale's credit, they fought the game out very, very well.
And what's ahead for St Mary's as far as season 2011 is concerned?
Look, it's going to be an interesting year. We've still got a couple of players to come back. We've got Clarkey to still serve another week's suspension. Hopefully we'll get a hold of Paul O'Neill. We're going to appeal hopefully next week, if not next week, early the following week. He's a fullback from Craigieburn, and very, very good player, and probably in the similar mould to Matthew Leith, but probably can run out 4 quarters, where Leith used to struggle to do that. But Paul's very good. Then we've got Nick Hosking is still probably looking at return late May, early June, and Joshy Maddox has got a dislocated collarbone. He's probably another 4 weeks away too. So there's still some quality to come back in, and look, we'll keep looking to our under-18s. Probably, perhaps if they keep playing well and there's some spots open up in the seniors, we'll keep rotating those guys through, I would say, and yeah, hopefully we'll be thereabouts come finals time, I would think.
One quick one, impressive debut by Will McGregor for St Mary's.
Yes, I got a text message from my brother halfway through the second quarter, and he just said he's a Rolls Royce, and he certainly does play. And you know, I think he's kicked 3 goals today, and they all came at crucial times, and it's always hard to kick goals out at Grovedale, and he just nailed them when it was counted. So he had a wonderful game, so very happy with that.
Thanks for your time, Scott. Well, late last year, News Geelong caught up with Paul Nigro, who took over the coaching reins at the Belmont Lions Football Club, and on Saturday he led his side to their first win of the season.
Well done, Paul, on your first victory of the year. What part of aspects of your team's game were you really impressed with today?
Yeah, look, conditions were very difficult all day, windy early, and then obviously the rain set in after half-time. So just our intensity all over the ground, pressure, forward pressure, mids prepared to work, and backs doing a job. Just all over pressure all over the ground was very good, very happy.
Yeah, your forward line seemed to work really well, particularly early. Nair was really good. He was very clean at ground level, and obviously Logan kicking those 3 goals in the first quarter. Really exciting, wasn't it? Yeah,
look, we set ourselves for a big first quarter. And the boys came out and delivered, and yeah, Logan or Ralphie, bit of a live wire, gives us plenty of ammunition up there, and there's a couple of other good contributors, even though they probably didn't get on the scoreboard, but their work rate I was very happy with. So yeah, very close. How
do you think your pre-season's gone so far? Obviously, you get a new group of guys, or Belmont's the sort of place where you get a new group of guys every year just because of university students and so on. How do you think your pre-season's gone, and do you think you're going to be able to really build a solid unit this season?
Yeah, that's something we're focused on, and obviously my first year, pre-season 5, nearly 6 months, and we have worked hard as a group. and there were 8 new players that took the field last week and a couple more today, so 10 new players into that senior side. It's a very new side, and we're still playing a little bit new. We've got room for improvement in a lot of areas, but we do have structures and roles, and the players are starting to believe in that, and each week's going to be a new challenge for us, and we need to keep getting better each week as well. We have made a concerted effort to change also the culture of the club, and we're not looking for the one-year players. So if there's a Deakin Uni student or guy who wants to play footy, we are trying to secure them for 2 or 3 years, so we do have some consistency and stability with the list.
Also, your midfield today was really good. You seem to have a really deep midfield, and it worked very well because you were sort of able to rotate through really effectively. Just tell us about a couple of those players, particularly Peg and Carnival, and how do they go, and where did you get them from?
Yeah, it's terrific. He started on half back, but then floated through the midfield and then went forward. But his work rate was phenomenal. And Pete Carnivale started on the wing. He can basically play anywhere. He's one of those 6'2", 6'3" mobile guys who could even play in the ruck. But we're using him extensively through the midfield and even to push forward. He's from the Northern Territory, where he last played, but he has played with Shepparton prior to that. Peggy's been around. He came on board probably January, February, and he's strong. And then we've got the 2 guys. We've obviously got Ash Hasty and Gallagher as well, who were here last year. So to have them in the mix, and outside that, yeah, we do have probably 7 or 8 guys that we can rotate through there, and we're only getting to get better at that week in and week out. We haven't got that ideally right yet, but we're getting there.
Congratulations, Paul, and keep up the good work, mate. Well, that's it for sport tonight. I'll be back on Friday night, but until then, it's back to you, Rollo.
Thank you, Nathan. And now to the latest weather information with the lovely, sparkling Lani Salathiel. Good evening, Lani.
Thank you, Graham, and good evening to all our viewers. The colder autumn weather is with us in Geelong and surrounding region as we look ahead for the next 6 days. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be a cloudy day with some scattered showers on the way with a top temperature expected of just 20. For Friday, we'll see some cloudy conditions with isolated showers and an expected top of 20 also. For the weekend, Saturday, we'll see a cloudy day, some isolated shower or 2 around Geelong and a top of 20. And Sunday we'll see a cloud clearing after a morning shower or 2 and a top of 22. Starting the new week off on Monday, it will be a partly cloudy day and a top of 24. And for Tuesday will be a cloudy day with some isolated showers on the way, a top of 24 again. And today was a cloudy day, some scattered showers around, and we saw a top of 19. And that's the weather outlook for tonight. Have a pleasant evening, and it's back to you, Graham.
Thank you for being with us on News Geelong. And to Lee and all the staff at Football Geelong, take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, have a pleasant evening and a very good night.
The Geelong Greyhound Racing Club is proud to announce that the grand opening of the new Beckley Centre will be held on Friday night the 15th of April. The Beckley Centre is located at Beckley Park and features an ultra-modern, state-of-the-art racing and function facility that will become the epicentre for greyhound racing and entertainment in the Geelong area. Come along for a flutter or book your next dining experience at the Beckley Centre. Racing every Friday night. We look forward to seeing you at the track. Visit beckleycentre.com.au for further details.